Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning. Oh my goodness, yes, I love the reminder. The reminder I'm giving you, the reminder I give myself that we get to choose what things mean. We get to choose what every moment is going to mean. We get to decide about the ideas that we're going to consent to or reject. See, that's where the hidden power is. The hidden power in you, which is your ability to create your life by changing what's happening inside. It's very simple. And what's beautiful is once you engage with that, then what changes are the outcomes on the outside. Why? Because as within, so without. Let's really grab onto that for just a moment. As within, so without. Let's write that out. As within, so without. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As a woman thinketh in her heart, so is she. As you thinketh in your heart, so are you, meaning how much you earn, what you do for work, your lifestyle, your associations, all of it. See, it's all that path of creation, if you engage with it, that will deliver the change you seek, provided you make the change inside. And that's what we share with you here within every single one of these calls. And this is what we're hoping that you grab on for you. It's so cool. I went on a fishing trip this weekend out in the middle of the ocean. It was about 85 miles out on a beautiful boat called the Shogun. And something beautiful happened. I connected with what's called Starlink. Okay, Starlink is this, I guess you say, this service to connect with your phone, to connect your phone to, so that you can, you can communicate. And what's amazing is that I was out there 85 miles out where there's no repeaters, and here I am connecting and be able to see things out there. I see things on this device because of that. And anyways, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because that wouldn't be there if it weren't for someone locking to the idea, which in this particular case it was Elon Musk, but locking into the idea and then being loyal to it. Think about it. That's how it got externalized. That's how it became a material fact. That's how everything in your life gets made manifest, whether consciously or subconsciously. Now, think of it. There's so many examples of that everywhere, and how if you engage with that, you can again change whatever your destiny is going to be. You can change it by changing what's inside. And really, when you think about it, you're the one that's in charge of your destiny. Why? Because you're the one who chooses how you're going to think. Which is why we constantly are reminding you of that beautiful choice that you have to accept, reject ideas. Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning. You know what the truth is about this morning? It just freaking is. It's neither good nor bad. It's our thinking that makes it so. It just is. You're now let's apply this to your current situation. Maybe you have a situation that's happening now where you're saying it's bad. I got news for you. It just is. Or even if it's really great, I got news for you. It just is. It's the meaning that you're giving it that's leading to that feeling that you have. And again, guess who gets to choose that for you in your life? Go like this, punch yourself. Woohoo! It's you. It's always you. It's always going to be you. It's never going to be anybody else but you. And so with that, again, I hope that you're getting that as we convey these messages to you, and more importantly, that you use it diligently as if your life depends on it. You know why? Because it does. 100% it does. Oh my God. All right, so we've been studying here this beautiful gem, the Master Key System. And I hope that you do have a copy of this. If you don't have a copy of this, get your copy. Just click on the links that we provide to you to go ahead and dive into this. And then also mark it up. Make sure you're highlighting, underlining. Make sure that you are literally taking notes too as well, because that helps
Hello,
to
how
embed
are
it
you?
within you subconsciously. Okay? That helps you to embed it within you subconsciously. So,
Yes, that's good.
oh, what's that? I got to mute here. Hold on a second. What happened here?
Yeah.
Tereska, can you mute real quick? Hold on a second. All right, here we go. I don't know why it's not letting it happen. Anyways, yeah, so with this, We want to make sure that you, again, use this. So get this copy. And then also make sure you do have your goal card. My reminder for you about the goal card is we don't manifest the goal card. We don't manifest the vision board. We manifest how we feel about it. How we feel about it. So use that as well. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into what we've been going into. All right. Which is the master key system. So you ready? Here we go. One, two, three, boom. All right. So we're going to tie into page 275. And we went over this before, but we're going to go over it again. And I just talked about this. Okay. So here in section 24, this we call evil. And when we bring it upon ourselves, some of us are disposed to attribute our difficulties to a supreme being. But this supreme being is simply mind in equilibrium. Now, here he's talking about constructive thought and destructive thought. But the whole point that he's bringing about is when we're talking about what we call evil, it's really just a thought process inside us that's destructive. Now, why is that important? Remember, look at your situation, look at what's going on with whatever is happening in your life. And if you're looking at something that's not in harmony with how you'd love it to be, you got to understand that you're the one that gets to give it that meaning. Now, here's the truth about it. It is neither good nor bad. It simply is. Remember, nothing is good or bad. It's our thinking that makes it so. And again, why is that important? Well, it's because that way of thinking, whatever that thinking is, leads you onto a frequency. It leads you on to a vibratory state. And that vibratory state is the attractive force in your life. Now, what does he say further? He says, our ability to differentiate it into form is our ability to manifest good or evil. Now, what is he talking about? He's talking about your greatest power. And what is your greatest power? Your greatest power is your ability to choose your thoughts, to accept, reject ideas. You were given that gift, of which there are other additional gifts that you have that you can use. With that being said, it's your agency, which is what he's talking about, where you get to engage with it at whatever level you want. Think in terms of your imagination. Remember, imagination is the starting point of all creation. In the beginning was the Word. Well, your ability to imagine great things is something that's there in you that you can do. But why would many of us not do that or have a hard time with it? It's not because we can't do it, it's just because we have a habit of thinking a different way. Well, you can change the habit and change how you're thinking, which then will manifest the good that you desire if you engage with it. Now, I love this. We went over this before. Good and evil are therefore not entities. Now, we grew up with that in church, didn't we? It's an entity. We see movies about this, right? It's nuts. They are simply words which we use to indicate the result of our actions. And these actions are in turn predetermined by what? The character of our thought, by how we're thinking. Remember, you become how you're thinking most of the time. It's not about what you're thinking, it's about how you're thinking. It's about the emotional connection to the ideas that are within that beautiful mind of yours. And again, guess who gets to choose that? Now, if our thought is constructive and harmonious, we manifest good. If it is destructive and discordant, we manifest evil. It is very simple. Put a big box around this. We're talking about the thought processes. Write this in your notes underneath this. I mean, matter of fact, you can write underneath this in the book. I become how I'm thinking most of the time. You think constructively, I got news for you. You're going to manifest a lot of really good stuff. If you think destructively, discordant, I got news for you. You're going to spiral. And again, you're the one who gets to choose that. Now, let's think about this when it comes to your goal. If you think constructively, creatively about this, guess what will happen? It'll be delivered in the outer world. But if you are thinking from, I don't know if I could do this. Oh my gosh, this is too hard. This is too difficult. Is that in harmony with this being a material fact? No, it's not. This won't happen if that's how you're thinking. So you must be loyal to this idea in order for it to be delivered in the outer world. Your outer world is a reflection of what's happening in your inner world. Change what's happening in your inner world, your outer world will change. So if your thought is constructive and harmonious, you manifest good. If it is destructive and discordant, you manifest evil. The choice is yours. Now let's go further. If you desire to visualize a different environment, the process is simply hold the ideal in mind until your vision is made real. Become one with it. Give no thought to persons, places, or things. These have no place in the absolute. The environment you desire will contain everything necessary. The right persons, the right things will come at the right time and in the right place. That is, provided you are in harmony with the idea, provided you are in love with the idea. Remember, things are not brought into existence by thinking of their opposites. If you are loyal to this unseen reality, no matter what it is, no matter how big and beautiful it is, if you're loyal to it, to the exclusion of everything that is not in harmony with this, I have news for you. This is exactly what will show up in your world. You want to earn a lot of money? Be loyal to the idea that you earn a lot of money, not that you can't afford it, not to, oh, that's too expensive, that costs too much. No, that you attract money, wealth, that money needs you, that money is your servant, not the other way around. Now, before we proceed, if you're watching this streaming on the outside platforms, if you'd love to dive deep into this and access the rest of this call and the recordings, then go to elevitality.com and register for Master Your Mind.